Good evening, friends. Today our topic of discussion is I Monetary Advisory IMA scam. On November 22, 2020, former Congress Minister R. Roshan Beg was summoned to the CBI office in Bengaluru in connection with multi-crore I Monetary Advisory IMA Ponzi scam. Roshan Beg is a former Congress Minister and MLA from Shivajinagar constituency in Bengaluru. Roshan Beg was arrested and produced before a court which remanded him to 14 days judicial custody till November 2020. Roshan Beg was involved in multi-crore Ponzi scheme run by Karnataka-based IMA along with some others who had cheated lakhs of people for falsely promising higher returns using Islamic ways of investment. IMA had offered halal investment scheme with huge returns to investors. The Ponzi scam cheated investors mostly from Muslim community from Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. The CBI took permission to prosecute 6 Karnataka officials including 2 senior IPS officers for their role in rupees 4,000 crore IMA Ponzi scheme. But what is Ponzi scheme? Ponzi scheme is a form of fraud that lures existing investors with funds collected from new investors. Ponzi scheme organizers often promise to invest your money and generate high returns with little or no risk. Instead, they use it to pay those who invested earlier and keep a portion for themselves. CBI had written to the Karnataka government seeking to prosecute IPS officers Hemant Nimbalkar of 1998 batch and Ajay Hilori of 2008 batch. The houses of these 2 officers were searched by the CBI. Mohammad Mansoor Khan is a management graduate who was earlier based in Gulf. He started the IMA sometimes in 2006 as a business asking Muslims to invest for returns of 7% to 8% on investments. Mohammad Mansoor Khan through Ponzi scheme cheated over 30,000 Muslims. To promote his scheme, Mansoor Khan roped in local Maulvis and Muslim leaders to speak for him and he lived as a devoted Muslim. Mansoor Khan and his employees were always in white pajama kurta and employees grew long beards and read namaz in office. He gave donations to masjids and madrasas. Every investor was gifted the Holy Quran. Initially, the returns started off well with handsome checks which encouraged investors to invest more money. Mohammad Mansoor Khan made investors believe that he is investing in gold, gold jewelry, infrastructure, education and healthcare, etc. Mansoor Khan became a household name among Muslim investors in various parts of Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. After 2017, the returns started shrinking first from 9% to 5% and by mid-2018 it went to mere 3%. The investors started panicking when returns went down to 1% in February 2020 and the real shock to investors came in May 2020 when the investors found that IMA's office had closed down. Mansoor Khan announced it was a holiday for Eid, but when large number of people started withdrawing their money, Khan went underground. The case was handed over to his special investigating team SIT during HD Kumaraswamy-led coalition government. Khan was arrested by the SIT in July 2019. The IMA scam came to light in June 2020 when its MD, Managing Director Mansoor Khan, fled to Dubai, leaving behind an audio message saying that he was going to kill himself because of corruption in the state and central government. In the audio, he also named the then Congress MLA Roshan Beg, saying that Roshan Beg had taken rupees 400 crores and threatened him without returning the amount. The local agency found that more than rupees 4,000 crore of deposits were illegally raised from lakhs of innocent investors, but the CID of the state gave a clean chit to the company and its promoter director Mohammad Mansoor Khan. In January 2020, B.S. Yedurappa-led BJP government transferred the case to CBI. In June 2020, a senior officer from Karnataka, Vijay Shankar, whom the CBI wanted to prosecute, committed suicide at his house in Bengaluru. Vijay Shankar was earlier arrested by the SIT in July 2019 on charges of accepting bribe of rupees 1.5 crores from IMA's Mansoor Khan. But on July 21, 2020, Mansoor Khan was arrested by Enforcement Directorate ED on his arrival in New Delhi and was sent to judicial custody. The state government had opened a 1-month window starting November 25, 2020 for depositors to file their claims. large number of people who were cheated got justice and their money was retrieved. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.